washing a very dirty car.
Hi, I'm Ivan.
I'm Nick.
And this is DIY Detail. This also happens to be my vehicle. Last time it was washed was a little over 1,000 miles ago, and those 1,000 miles were 3 feet behind a bus.
As they say, the shoemaker's kid has no shoes. We're detailers, but sometimes we don't detail our own vehicles as often as we'd like. And so we're gonna remedy that today, Ivan. We know it's a coated car, but it does get a lot of wear and tear. The hood is caked in like this black dust. It needs decontamination, Ivan. I believe I've washed this with you before. I didn't coat it with you.
No.
Whether we've ever decontaminated this on camera or at all, I don't remember, but I do know that it needs it.
Right. It has roughly about 65,000 miles behind the bus and another 10,000 of us driving it. It hasn't been lovingly maintained too much. The coating, we haven't really done anything to it. Like Nick said, we may have deconned it, and if we did, it was a year ago, so 30,000 miles ago. So it's time to do it again. And we're gonna start with our friend All Clean on the wheels and tires like we always do. Nick, if you wanna get the foam cannon ready.
So no iron remover on the wheels first, Ivan?
No, they actually don't break that much, Nick. They get dirty because of the following behind the bus, but they don't get a lot of iron contamination on them.
Ivan usually tells me to use less, but when it's his ride, he says, give it a little extra.
Well, no, the roof, we could still see the black of the roof through it. Now, what we see here is the incredible suds. Where it's clinging is actually where there's more dirt. That's the secondary surfactant doing that. So we see it dropping down, but where it's clinging, it's actually working a little harder. You can see what's happening here, and that is part of that secondary surfactant just holding on for dear life because there's a lot more dirt there. We can see the browning coming off the wheels and the foam on the ground. It's a dirty car, what can I say? We test some products on here, and we were testing a drying aid a little while ago, actually quite a while ago. So that's why you're seeing a difference in the doors here. But nonetheless, this is what it should look like here. This, whatever that drying aid was that we were testing on, we'll have to go back through our notes, might be a little actually too stout for what we need. What we have on the surface of this is C6 Diamond, and there has been a few tests done here and there, but for the most part, there's just C6 Diamond.
I heard what you were saying, Ivan. So where there is dirt on a coated car, you see it cling a little bit when you foam it.
Yes, exactly.
That's an interesting phenomenon.
Yep. Basically, the reason it does this, you can see the same thing here. Those secondary surfactants are holding on. What's happening is the rest of the coated surface, it's releasing the dirt, it's releasing everything, and releasing the soap at the same time. But where there's still dirt, those surfactants are holding on, and the surfactants are breaking the bond between the dirt and the paint. And that's why when we rinse it off with a bit of pressure, everything comes clean. So again, you can see what's happening here. So one of the fun things about having a coated car is this. Just with the first foaming, look how clean it is. And like we said, this car isn't exactly well taken care of. I believe Nick is the one who mixed up the foam here.
Well, it was a little runny the first time, and I thought, I'll whip up a little batch for Ivan. Which do you prefer, Ivan?
Really doesn't make a difference. A lot of people think, oh, runnier foam is gonna clean better, or a thick foam cleans better. Makes no difference. It's the surfactants contacting the surface that are doing the work. If you have more, not much of a difference. But visually, thicker is more fun.
I will tell you, just from a fun factor,
Yeah.
when it's really thick on the paint and I'm doing my contact wash, I really like it. I know it's not cleaning any better. I just like plopping down my incredible wash mitt in this giant sea of foam and watching it sort of like carve through the foam. If foam is fun and nothing else, then I'm gonna lean into that.
Yep.
With that said, what is it about Incredible Suds and the surfactant profile we talked about that makes it a really effective car cleaning soap? Because not all car wash soaps are equal.
No, a lot of car wash soaps are just suds, nothing much. This has very active surfactants in it, so they are working for us. They're doing a great job.
I guess you can get all horizontal surfaces, right? Because you've got the perfectly safe brush?
Yes, sir.
All right, I will leave the roof to you then, if that's all right.
And I'll get the front bumper as well, Nick. Especially the grill here.
Well, washing a car with a brush sure seems safe, is what people are probably typing in the comments right now.
My car, my brush. And yes, it is safe. We call it the perfectly safe brush for a reason, because it is perfectly safe. There's no need to fear the brush. The nylon bristles are softer than your clear coat, and because we did the foaming first and rinsed, there's no grit left on the vehicle. So I'm not concerned about moving grit around. And unlike a microfiber wash mitt, it doesn't hold on to dirt, it releases it. Now the mitt that Nick is using, the Incredible Mitt, is extremely safe. But it's actually a more aggressive wash media, if we can put it that way, than the perfectly safe brush.
Look at this, sopping wet into the thick foam of Incredible Suds laid on with the Quiver foam cannon. I do my one panel, I flip sides. Ivan's given me a warning about the lowers on this vehicle. What do I need to know?
We had a leaking differential, meaning there's a bit of oil here and there.
Ivan, I like to make fun of your car because I don't like the wheels, but I'm about to clean them and I think I'm gonna like them a lot. In this moment, I'm gonna like cleaning them.
Yeah, 5-spoke wheels are so much easier to clean.
These have a fair bit of something on them. What am I seeing? I mean, it cleans off nice, but is it grease? Is it oil?
So that's tar, Nick, because like I said, this is following the bus extremely closely behind. So what the wheels of the bus are kicking up, this is grabbing.
Got it. And it's a brand new bus, right? Nothing comes off it?
Yeah, it's relatively new. It's as old as you are, or close to it.
How many miles?
1.6 million,
1.6 million miles.
close to 1.7.
Okay, did the face of the wheels first, then the barrels. Usually I do the tires right after the faces of the wheels, but I forgot to do that, so make sure we get those tires nice and clean. Ivan sometimes hits the wheel and body brush on the tires and then does the face of the wheel. You can do the face and then the tire. It's kind of up to you, but we just say clean your barrels after, because if you clean your barrels first, that brings a lot of that dirt onto the face of the wheel, and then if you're driving that in, that could risk scratching it. We don't want to scratch Ivan's pristine wheels here. These are nice, Ivan.
Aren't they easy to clean, Nick?
They really are easy to clean. I'm giving you such a hard time. We get spoiled in the shop. We get all kinds of ornate gloss black wheels that look really nice but are impossible.
Where'd the squeegee go?
Clean. It's right over by my cart.
Okay, because I've got a leak here.
Oh boy.
I can't get to my wheel. Next step, decontamination. We have our quad fold decontamination towel. We have iron remover. One spray on the panel, one spray on the towel. Ooh, and we can hear the contamination.
Well, you said we were washing a really dirty car. So is decontamination like essential? And I'm, by the way, I'm giving myself a little more lubrication here with my wash mitt.
Yeah, it definitely is an essential, Nick. Now, you don't do this at every wash, but this hasn't been done in a long time. And the full front end, just so you know, is paint protection film. So you do decontaminate your paint protection film as well.
One spray of iron remover per panel, is that the idea, or is it two?
One on the towel and one on the panel, and then match them up.
See what I did there? I was seeing if I could trip them up. But I can't trick you, Ivan.
I'm sure you could.
So technically it's two per panel. What if you sprayed two sprays on the panel? Or what if you totally doused the panel with iron remover? It seems like that's the way a lot of detailers use this product.
If they have that sort of money, sure. But it's really a waste of time and a waste of money to do that. So it really feels contaminated, but it comes off quite quickly, quite easily.
Joys of a coated car, they're easier to clean, right? I mean, let's be honest. That's why I love a coated car.
Same here.
I mean, the water beads, as soon as we hit this with the foam cannon, they were great. Because I wasn't sure. I mean, it looked horrible, you know, with all the, like I said, those little black dots on your hood. I mean, I know you like, for kind of dramatic effect sometimes, to leave it dirty so we can wash it in the studio. You leave it for a while. But if you coat your car and you set the foundation really well, these subsequent cleans are a lot more forgiving, even if you go a long time.
Yeah, when you're done 4 sections, dunk your towel. It's gonna drop the contaminants off of it. Pick up a bit of suds while you're there. 1 spray on the panel, 1 on the towel, match them up, and start decontaminating.
Last thing I'd ever want to do would be to mar your paint, Ivan. And
yes,
a lot of people say that the clay bar, you got to polish afterwards.
Yeah, they're wrong. Well, actually, they're right. A clay bar, you do. This isn't a clay bar, it's a clay towel. A perforated synthetic one at that. It's gonna be so good for this car, especially the windows.
A little more lubrication there. I brought the incredible wash mitt to the roof.
Yep.
What constitutes a panel? Can this entire roof be a panel? Is it 2 panels? How do I know?
I break it into 2 because of the size. So think of a door as a panel, Nick.
Okay.
So you've got the equivalent of 2 doors up there or more, but think of it as a door and then go from there.
So the hood would count as like 2 panels as well?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No one's gonna arrest you if you do a slightly smaller surface area, Nick.
Okay. So err on the side of, I don't want to mess this up. Smaller section size, more lubrication, flipping the towel more often than you may need. None of these things are going to land you in detailing jail, and they may just save your paint.
Well, you have to remember, this is Sylvie's car, so if you mar it, you're gonna have to deal with Sylvie.
Right, we're taking care of this. we're taking care of this. Sylvie, I got you. I got you.
In every good decontamination, a bit of water spot remover must be sprayed.
It's not a true decon without it, Ivan.
No, and you're cutting yourself short if you're not using water spot remover. It's a mineral cleanse in our case. There's no water spots on the vehicle, but there are accumulated minerals. Let's just say this car gets caked with minerals.
Okay, Ivan, I've got a Incredible Suds dampened towel. I just put it in my wash bucket. We don't want it super wet, we just want it damp, and we're just working in the water spot remover. Why in the heck is it water spot remover that we're using, since I don't see any water spots on here?
Mineral cleansing, Nick. Minerals accumulate on the surface. You don't see them, but they're there.
Are they cloaking the pores?
Yes, they are, especially with all the salt that gets accumulated on this vehicle.
This vehicle goes through an experience unlike most others on the road, doesn't it?
Yes, it hasn't grown up with a silver spoon in its mouth. More like a pitchfork.
Okay, so that's getting a little wet. If that happens to you, just squeeze it out. Now we do want to just keep to the one side of the towel. We always tell you don't flip your sides of the towel, so I'm kind of butchering that. But my towel got so wet, because I think it started a little wetter than it wanted to, I'm just gonna wring it out. Otherwise I have too much work to do. It's just way easier to do this when your towel is lightly damp. I mean, you could just keep doing it if it's wet, Ivan, but
No, you want to wring it out when you can.
We just want to make this easier for you. No matter what age you are, no matter what physical condition you're in, you know, it's possible to detail your car with less effort, with more ergonomics, using less product, right? That's the goal, making it fun, making it easier.
Yeah, definitely. We want to make detailing fun for you. We do so by developing processes and products that work perfectly, easily, and simply.
Ivan, a little birdie told me you missed a spot.
It's possible. Little birdie told me you missed a spot too. Look at the roof.
Yeah, I haven't hit the roof yet.
Doesn't do it.
Yeah. When we're done with this towel, we of course wring it out. And for us, we store it in a bucket of fresh water, ready for the next time. But do not put it back in your wash bucket if your wash media is there or your decontamination towel is there, because you'll damage those. This is safe.
You know, Ivan, more is not always better, but because this is Sylvie's car, I gave 10 sprays of quick beads per wheel. For Sylvie, 10 sprays per wheel.
Okay.
So I trust that they're gonna be very easy to clean. The beads look spectacular, am I right?
Yeah, they do. They
You
look great.
actually can go wrong using too much of our product in certain situations. I've never seen a downside to overuse of quick beads on wheels. It seems to always produce robust beading and never a frown. And if you're okay paying for the product and you don't mind that, spray away.
Time to dry. And Nick, we promised them a surprise at the end of this video. I think we're gonna delay that surprise till another video.
We promised them a surprise?
Yes, we did. But we've taken up enough of your time for today. So we'll take you to another video, and this vehicle will be back very shortly for that surprise.
What's great about this coated vehicle, Ivan, is that it dries almost like it has a quick beads or an NV ceramic sealant under the towel. It's drying easily, it's super smooth. We've decontaminated it. I think there's probably more to talk about in the realm of detailing. Like, we didn't cover everything in this video, did we?
No, there's a lot more to detailing than this. And there's a video right here that you might find really interesting.